Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, my console challenge, episode 4. In the last episode, we released Cyberpunk 1977 towards the end of the video. So our dev team is currently sitting idle. I'm gonna build another larger, a really big training room here. But we'll do that in a little bit. Let's just talk about how our consoles are doing right now. Obviously, the Luchara VGS, which is old technology. It's not selling really. Actually, you know what? 15,000 is pretty good for an older generation console. Our new generation console is selling about 70,000 a week. Our handheld selling just a little under that. It went over 10 million sales towards the end of the last episode, which is awesome. We are not really competing with the big boys, the NES and the Atari 2600. We can't compete with. This arcade 2640, which I don't even know what this is based off of in real life. It's not a name I'm familiar with, but our handheld's going to pass it at least. These might end up passing it. Probably not. Not with the sales. I mean, the VGS, it's going to get over 8 million. I don't know if it get over 10 if it's only selling 15,000 a week, right? And it's not like those sales are going to increase at any point. Oh, the pocket is... I need some hype. It's down to 66 hype. Going to have to hype that up. But we will be having a new handheld, I'm hoping soon. All we need, the only technology research we need for the new handheld to have it all tech level 2 stuff. And all, not only that, all the better tech level 2 stuff. No, well, I clicked on the one thing. Everything else, we have the better tech level 2 except for the data carrier. So I'm assuming that's going to come out soon, and then we need the screen. Obviously, then we'll be full tech level 2 ready to go. In real life, the Game Boy came out in 1989. It's only 1985 here, so I don't know when the screen's actually going to hit. It may not even be this episode. I'm sure hoping it is, though. My marketing team is just searching for researchers, trying to fill up my research room, trying to fill up my console development. So I have 9 people here and 15 here. That's all my console development. Basically, the idea is once the tech comes out for like tech level 3 consoles, I want to have a huge research room so they can get that research done immediately, and then we can make our console quickly because we have a big, well-trained team, because we want to beat everybody else to that tech level, right? We could not beat the NES to market in Generation 2, and I'm hoping we can in the next generation, but we will see. All right, so I'm gonna get this new training room up and running. Gonna put my main development team through the paces a little bit. I'll just use my secondary development team to make a couple add-ons, maybe a quick game or two while they train, and come back. Hopefully we'll have that screen, but if it doesn't come out soon, I'll come back with some other update. Hopefully some more good games. All right, July of 1985. Screen is available, so we're gonna research this and we're gonna get tech level 2 screen. That's exactly what we want. So we're gonna get the handheld out as soon as possible. If the Game Boy is not coming out till 89, we're going to have a lot of time to build up. But Game Boy is also one of the best selling consoles of all time. I don't expect to compete with the Game Boy. But yeah, this screen came a lot sooner than I thought. Like, there's very little time between when I'm recording this section and when the previous one. Like, my main development team is still doing their training session. I'm using my secondary development team to make a game. I'm actually curious to see how good this game ends up being, since it's my secondary team making it. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. We will see, but we should get through this research really quick because we have 27 people in our research room now. And we got what? We got another game developer legend that I don't really have space for. All right, so we made some money. Somebody used our engine. Pirates of the Great Lakes 3 off the market, very profitable. It was a manufacturer exclusive. Moved 300,000 of our consoles. That is good, because so I got the training room obviously, but I need a big sound studio down here somewhere. But I also want a bigger development room, right? I mean, well, let's think about this. If I take this QA room out, how big could I make this development room? Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's what I should do. That way, because I mean, space is limited, and now eventually we're going to be able to get rid of these 2 rooms. I just produced one game for an NPC just to get the achievement, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get rid of this room, because I mean, we can fit 11 in here and 11 in here, so we're looking at least 22 people in theory, right? Which is big enough. Like, we can fit 17 over here, but I just want a few more. So what I'll do is, you know, this backup development team will move over to this development room, and my main development team will move up to this room, is the plan. Anyway, that's for the future. We're going to get this screen done, and then we're going to make a console, and hopefully it's good. Okay, it is new handheld time. All tech level 2. Everything except the data carrier and the screen are like a better tech level 2. Like, there's multiple tech level 2 things. We're going to go with the better in every category. So it's going to have a lot more power than the Lucera Super System and most other consoles out there, right? So it should be good. Now, obviously, it's going to hurt Lucera Pocket sales, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is going to be the good one. So let's call this one Lucera Go. I expect this one to move a lot. This will be my best-selling console when it's all said and done, I expect. Well, for the time. I mean, later on in the game, I'm hoping we can do even better. But let's make it blue. Nice blue like that. Yeah, all right. So what game do we want to include? Well, First Fantasy 6. I almost called it Final Fantasy 6 because it's a really good game that not a lot of people own because it's an exclusive for the Super System, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let's do First Fantasy 6. Like I said, it had a 98% review score, right? Well, most of these First Fantasy games did. They're all really good. All right, so we got everything in here. Backward compatibility, keyboard support, mouse support, reset button, turbo mode. Let's go. Hopefully get this out quickly. Well, we're gonna have to market it, obviously, but our marketing team is really quick. It's a really big team right now. So let's get this done, and let's start marketing this console. We'll just do, where we at right here. We'll do 1 magazine spot. That'll get to 10. Then we'll do 3 TV spots. All right, the real question that I'm curious about is how good is this game going to be, since it was made by my backup development team, right? My main development team is here doing some training. Let's find out, shall we? 80 to 100 estimated review score. That's pretty good. So I have all these top ones are all the ones with this symbol are ones I own. So I get a nice $15 payment out of it, right? Let's go with, I mean, Electric Arts or Command, it doesn't matter. They're the same market strength, right? They have 8 games out. They have 27 games. Does it really matter? No, let's just go Kamani. So that was our first game with the new advanced 8-bit sound. We're getting better at the other engine stuff. Finally, getting better at light gun and mouse support. Beautiful. That is console exclusive for the Super System. Okay, 98%. Apparently, my quote-unquote backup or B development team is actually pretty good. Or maybe the skills of the development team just don't matter that much. That is possible, I guess. All right, well, let's bang out some commission work here. And yeah, I will come back whenever my handheld is ready to go to market. Hopefully it's good. All right, my handheld is ready to go. They made that pretty quick. Having the bigger team definitely helps. We're going to publish the console. I don't really see the point in publishing later. I guess maybe they can tweak it. That doesn't seem, I don't know. Might as well just get it out there. And we're going to hold at a $5 profit this time. I feel like that's enough. I mean, we went down to, I think, $8 profit on the Super System, and it still made us $45 million. And we're making enough money off games. Like, I have $200 million in the bank right now, and I just bought like 3 new subsidiaries. So we're doing fine that way. So we're hoping for 5-star and over 9 out of 10 for our console here. And let's lower the dev kit price as well. We haven't really played with that. Maybe that way more people will make games for it. But with all the subsidiaries we have, they can only make games for my consoles, so should be good. There we go. 9.3 out of 10, 5-star. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about. Speaking of our subsidiaries, we got 2 million for a game that I had nothing to do with. That's the dream right there. Yeah, I think I have like 9 subsidiaries here now. Yeah, I bought like Hudson, Data West, and Activision. I think were the last 3 I got. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're paying 1.8 million per month in administrative costs, but it's worth it because every game they make go to our consoles, go to my consoles. Holy crap, that sold 120,000 in week 1. That's a lot. All right, so our research team officially has nothing to research. That means let's train them. Let's train them up in research. There we go. Okay. So I did what I said I was going to do with the development room. So this is my main development room now. We have 20 people in here. Got up a max 25. I got rid of my production area because we don't need it anymore. So we got a sound studio here. We still have room for probably 2 more rooms. It's kind of awkward, like, because you need if we make a room here, it has to extend here, or either that or have a hallway. We might need a bigger graphic studio at some point. We can only fit 16 in here. If I move the desks around, the room is big enough to fit 19 desks in theory, without people feeling overcrowded. That's what that number in that corner means. And then we got this space here. We don't need the sound studio anymore. But I keep thinking that I'm going to need to expand my support team. But I think the developer rebalanced support, because it used to be, as you got more fans, you really had to scale up your support team. I feel like last run ahead, I had to have way more support at this point. Holy crap. Fight Night was best graphics and best soundtrack. I'm Developer of the Year and Game of the Year. Not Publisher of the Year, of course, because we don't publish. We did not win Worst Game of the Year. That's actually an achievement. I might have to go for that sometime. Not at this point. We are a 4.5-star influential game company. Nice. So yeah, so this game here will be for both of my Tech Level 2 consoles. So trying to get some games for the LeChair Go. So it's sold 250,000 copies already. There's no games out for it. But that'll change when this comes out. Now, obviously, our LeChair Pocket sales went in the tank when that came out. But LeChair Super System, holy crap, 135,000. Well, it's Christmas season. Christmas season just hit. But that's insane. Those are insane sales. Also, the Sega system, the Sega Master System, came out a little bit ago. Now, like I said, we're having trouble keeping up with Nintendo, but can we beat Sega? The Sega Master Deck. Yeah, it's only moved 1.7 million. Chair Go is going to be up there. Yeah, I think the way it's going, the Super System will outsell the VGS. I guess that's the real key. Every tech level, you want to outsell your previous one, I guess. All right, let's get this game out. So there's actually a game for the Chair Go for people to play. Right in time for Christmas, we can get this game out. I suppose I should do special marketing. What was it? Ninjutsu 3? Alright, so we'll do a pre-release for the press. We'll overhype. In development, 'cause it's only 50 to 70, but... Oh, I made a mistake. My sound team was in training. So we haven't done any of the sound work. We're not going to get it out for Christmas. Oh, well, that's fine. And I might not do all the sound work. I mean, we still got bugs to work out and stuff. Obviously, we can get some of the sound stuff done. Overhype works. Alright, so Angels Ascent 3 off the market. Made almost 33 million. Moved 363,000 of my consoles. Those are nice big numbers. I like those. But even the VGS and the LeChair Pocket. And I know it's Christmas time. Right, Christmas period. And... well, I guess the Mega Games Awards only influences your games sold, not your consoles. Alright, another game from one of my subsidiaries. Alright, so they're working on that. They're almost discovered the bugs. Graphics team is polishing. What do I want them to do? They're done training. Research at the bottom, yeah. Alright, so Technically, we could fit 2 more people in our research room. There is 2 people available. Oh, they both learn quick. All right, so that's all the researchers I'll need. I could... Actually, 29 is probably enough. Technicians as well. So I guess we can take these folks and train the ones that need training, the ones that are below 90. So many of them are already at 90, though. So basically, anybody from here down on the list. All right, so I'm going to throw them in training. Going to get this game out. Hopefully it helps. No, I didn't want to just do the one person. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to do this off camera. I'll be back. All right, this game is finally ready to go. This ninjutsu, so let's get this out. It's hyped. 80 to 100. Search publisher. Tadu specializes in platformers. But, well, we don't own Tadu, though. Can we change that? Can we just buy them out? Will they allow that? That's not Tadu. That's Nintendo. That's Tadu. 80 million. Done. Subsidiaries. Where's Tadu? Tadu. Let's upgrade them to 5 stars. There's another 100 million down. Settings. Self-published games. Yes. Only for my consoles. Let's apply to all. Let's go. So that was a lot of money spent just so that we can get them to publish for us. But, I mean, if you look at it, so if we have a skill game, we can put them with Konami. If we have a platformer, we can put them with Tadu. If we have a EcoSim, we can put them with Electric Arts, right? You know, if we upgrade Micro Arts, they can cover strategy. If we upgrade Data West, they can cover action. And I know it's like a small thing, but I don't know. I'm just trying to min-max every little thing right now, right? I think it helps. I feel like it helps. Hopefully this is a good game. Because this is the first game. No, there's actually 2 games for Cherigo. One of the first games. 96% review score, though. It is good. Also, tech level 3 hardware starting to come in. We got a sound chip, and was one other thing as well behind it. I forget what. I mean, I can check, I guess. I forget what it was. Memory, maybe? Yes, 128 kilobyte is available as well. So we're going to get those. We're going to get them done just ASAP, right? I mean, we got 29 people in here, so it's pretty quick. We do need to train them up a bit, though. Because, I mean, we got a couple people that are pretty high, but they're not, you know, super good at their job, like, say, our hardware team is, for example. At any rate, I'm going to decide what kind of game I want to make. I might just wait. Actually, the trend changes in 2 weeks. Let's just do like a free update. Let's just, you know, kind of twiddle our thumbs and wait for that to change, and then we'll decide what we want to do from there. But let's get some of these engines updated. Well, some of these poor racing. I made 1 racing game, and that's it. This run I've made. Usually I make more racing games. I don't know why I've been ignoring racing games this time. I don't know. It's just the way it seems to be going. At any rate, I will be back with an update soon. Okay, the tech level 3 stuff is starting to come in now, the research. We got controller, console. We're working on the graphics chip there right now. So they're banging their way through that. So I mean, realistically, graphics chip now. So we just need a processor and the internal and external cartridge, or internal and external storage. I guess these are both cartridges. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting close to a tech level 3 console. It's only 1986. That's earlier than I expected. And maybe, because I looked it up, the Super Nintendo didn't come out till like 1990. But maybe it comes out earlier in the game. I don't know. Or maybe the other parts of the tech research don't come for a while yet. So we're going back to our best game series here, First Fantasy VII. Well, partially because it's an RPG, and RPGs are special, so we get extra review score there. So this is going to be for the 2 tech level 2 consoles. I am going to probably... Oh, I had a plan for these folks. Well, I guess we got to market that. What I need that. What was I going to say? I'm going to go back. I'm going to make one last tech level 1 game, so that way it's for all 4 of my consoles. that should sell considerably better than like the tech level 2 only games, although these console sales are really good. Over 100,000 for the handheld every week since it came out. Looks like the Luchera Super System is going to be over 10 million here very soon. Actually, the VGS is, I mean, over 20,000, and this is during the summer slump. Or maybe the summer slump hasn't actually come into effect yet. Yeah, there's the summer slump. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're not over 100,000 anymore per week. The Super System really got hit hard there. The stupid summer slump. And these folks, let's do an update for Cherry Bowl 2. Obviously, we did a sports game because it's a trend, right? But yeah, everything's going well. I mean, we're not really competing, right? But how's the Sega? All right, so the Sega's there. Sega Master Deck. So like I said, it's hard to compete with Nintendo, but I want to at least beat Sega, right? That's kind of my goal. But I mean, look at all these consoles below us. And I mean, this one's on its way up. This one's going to end up here. Or not here, but should end up in third, I would say. Hopefully. But yeah, the Super System now has more sales than the VGS. And it's still going pretty strong. But like I said, I do think the tech level 3 stuff is coming sooner rather than later. Right? At any rate, if it comes soon, I'll come back when that happens. If not, I'll come back when I have anything else interesting to talk about. We have 1 megabyte cartridge research happening right now. I believe this is the last tech level 3. Well, not the last, but it's the last one we need to make a full tech level 3 console. Yeah, 3 is all around. Just waiting for this. That's crazy. That's way earlier than I expected. November 1986. So by the time we get the console out, it'll be early 87. And we got the, yeah, we have the case. We have the controller. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. I wonder what the controller's like. It doesn't... Does it cost more to put extra controllers in? More input devices are added to the console, the higher the production cost. All right, so we're only going to put 2 in then. I was thinking about doing 4. Of course, well, we're not doing it yet anyway. We got to wait for that research. But the First Fantasy 7 is selling really well. Fight Night 2 is an exclusive just for the handheld, just for Luchera Go. And I mean, part of me is tempted to wait to make the tech level 3 console, because like that's obviously going to hurt the Super System sales, but it'd be nice to be the first one, right? The first tech level 3 console out there. I think it'll be good. The weird thing is too, I don't think there's any tech level 3 engine things yet. Or maybe they've come up and I'm too busy doing the hardware stuff that I didn't notice. But I'm just doing Bones right now, which is my first new IP in a really long time. It is a skill game, I think, and it is for all 4 of my consoles. So that means it's tech level 1, so the review score is probably going to be a little low. Yeah, 60 to 80, but there's still work to be done. There's still bugs. Graphics team is still working. Sound team is still working. Actually, sound team is kind of a bit behind there. Do I need to add more sound? I also added the second QA room. There's no real QA people out there to work in it just yet, but there will be eventually. So the reason we want a second QA team is as we go on, we're going to start doing more add-ons with our backup, secondary, whatever you want to call them, development team. And as we do add-ons, you don't need the sound studio for that. I mean, you can use the sound studio to polish speed, but the improved sounds option isn't there. But there will be bugs, so you need QA for that. So having a second QA room, I find is very beneficial for that. So let's get some QA. Game tester, we don't need specialists. We'll just go with skilled workers. 30% chance we'll hit on those pretty quick. But it's time to make a console here. Yeah, I'm curious what the review score is going to be for Bones as well. All right, so yeah, no, there's no engine stuff. So we'll have a tech level 3 console, but there's no tech level 3 engine stuff yet. But I mean, obviously it's coming. And maybe by the time we get the console out, All right, so do we want to wait for them to finish training? Yeah, we can start at the console with these folks. And I know it's going to slow it down a little bit, but all right, we'll call this Lucera. Lucera Entertainment Box. We're just going to kind of combine. I am all ears. If anybody has any good ideas for a console, let me know in the comments. I will definitely include them. Game. What game do we want to include? Maybe Fight Night 2 because it was a console exclusive, so not a lot of people will have it. First Fantasy 7. And you know what? Let's go with Angel's Descent 2. Let's throw Angel's Descent 2 in there. It's a good game. So yes, I have two different IPs. I have Angel's Descent and Angel's Ascent. Which is kind of a whoopsie for me. Alright, so what color do we want to make it? Is there like a red? Ooh, there's a green. We did green before, right? We did green with our first consoles. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the red. Let's go with that. We'll include everything here. Beautiful. So they'll start working on that. Ooh, we're going to need... I want game testers, but I also want to get this console hyped up, right? And these folks will do a free update for... what do we want to do? Update Fight Night 2, I guess? Sure. Yeah, everything's looking good. All right, and you know what? That's going to do it for this episode. Let me know in the comments. How good do you think this console is going to be? How well is it going to sell? Predictions. But if you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch. Not Twitch. Twitter. I don't go on Twitch. Join my Discord. Support me on Patreon. Links in the description down below to all those. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.